So I have a neighbor. Her name is Ferline, and she lives behind me. And I'm not sure that I've ever had a neighbor that doesn't like me. But Ferline is that neighbor. And I'm a little stumped as to how to move forward with her. She is a sweet African American retired school teacher who's lived in this home for 30 plus years. And she's just been so friendly. But now she won't even return my phone calls or messages. And the crux of the matter is behind my house, there's a row of very tall pine trees. When we bought our house, the neighbor said, those trees are actually on your property, Steve, but she thinks they're hers. So it's never been an issue for us, but I just wanted to let you know that. So shortly after we lived there, some of the big limbs fell off the tree and into her yard. And I called her up and I said, Ferline, I understand those trees are likely in my yard and those limbs fell off, and I feel like I'd like to clean them up for you. And she got really angry. And she said those trees were planted by the person that she bought her house from and that they were in her yard. And if I wanted to prove it differently, I'd have to order a survey. Well, I did order a survey, but it wasn't because I wanted the stupid trees. It's just I wanted to know because they were getting kind of ratty looking, and I know that more limbs are going to fall. And they're going to fall on my property, on my fence, on my barn. And so I ordered a survey, and sure enough, the majority of the trees are on my property and some are on hers. And so I let her know that, and ever since then, she does not want to talk to me. And I think the crux of the matter is on the back side of the trees facing her house, on my trees, she's hung crosses and she's painted crosses, and I'm fine with that. I don't care, but she's kind of marked them as her territory. And since I have had the survey done, there's been more limbs that have fallen, and she won't even acknowledge my phone calls because they're my trees and the limbs fell in her yard, and I was just asking if I could have permission to have my tree guy come in her yard and pick them up. So she, to this day, hasn't contacted me. My yard guy called her, and she told him that not to call her about my issues. So moving forward, I've got to figure out how to love Ferline.